And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's Cuba taking on Potomac. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. Our starter in this one, number 26. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The pitch. Number 11 takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now.
First pitch, 640.
Kicks and fires. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. And here it comes. That one hit to right. Ramos on the move to his left. Hauls it in for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Yoan Moncada.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Number 52 in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Luis Robert now. And the first offering is not close. Two down, nobody on. Now fly ball to right center. Castillo makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Bottom of the first. And towing the slab in this one, number 36. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Leading off for Potomac, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Here comes a pitch. Just
Off the plate,
off the
1.
outside part of the plate.
Ball.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swing and a miss.
We got
Nice
2 balls,
changeup.
1
Good
strike.
2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball. And based on the swing, I got to think that's what he saw to the hand.
Here's a 2-1.
Nope.
That one
No,
misses.
ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So now the DH, Tejada, move over to first, trying to keep him close. And there's something you
1-0.
don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. The 1-0.
Ball.
That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Yeah.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty delivers. Next offering popped in the air, right field. One down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Moves first. And
No,
he's
he's
back in
safe.
easily. And the 1-0.
Hey.
And that's through there for a strike.
That counts 1-1.
The pitch. There's a strike. The 1-2. Swings and misses. 2 out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Man at first. And now it's going to be Luis Castillo.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And the righty deals. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's high.
And a good eye there. Runner on the go, and that's ball four.
Take your base.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 23. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Jose Ramos. 0 for 4 in the win last night. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
First and second, 2 down. Line to left. And a base hit. The throw in. Tag, safe at home. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, 2 down. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Johnny Santos. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 0-1. That one to first. Drake
He's
takes
out.
it himself. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 inning in the books here. The 51s out front, 2-0. And welcome back. Here is Yohan Moncada.
Leading off for Cuba, the designated hitter, Yohan Moncada.
And the pitch. Slow roller to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Knocks it down. Quick feed to second for one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And now, number 54. In there for strike 1.
He's going
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next pitch
Ball
is inside. And it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. And misses inside.
That's inside.
2-1 now. Swings through that one for
2
strike
balls,
2.
2
I
strikes.
think he was sitting off speed there.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out.
Leading off for Potomac, the first baseman, number 27.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Nope,
Just missed.
outside.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The wind and the pitch. And
Nope,
now
that's
2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Nope,
The next pitch
upstairs.
misses, and that's ball 3.
Hey.
That's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 54, ranging to his right, tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 9.
Next to hit, number 9. Slapped foul. Yo, 1.
That's a
All
ball.
one there. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
The count,
Next
2-1.
offering down low and in the dirt. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think
Ball 3.
it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Good plate
Ball 4.
appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's a speed threat, number 76. First
Hey.
pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals.
Hey.
That
2.
one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Line drive, caught. Race
Hey.
to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 17.
Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Tejada. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next pitch
That's
is outside. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Move first.
No,
and he's
he's
back
safe.
in safely. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Throw over to first.
No, he's
back
safe.
in there standing. And a 3-2. And he walked him.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
And here is Jonathan Arauz. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next pitch downstairs, 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next offering is down low. And now 2-0. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a foul ball. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce.
Out.
And that is the inning. We head on down to the top of the third. The 51s on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the rookie second baseman, Garcia.
For the 51, the second baseman, number 24.
And here it comes. And Garcia gets a piece. Kicks and deals.
Aye.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And down on strikes. And now one away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now Lorenzo Quintana.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1. Base knock center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Drake. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And he deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Number 11, the next to hit, takes ball one. The pitch. So two balls and no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And now the lefty, now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Out towards right center field, Castillo gliding to his left, brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Luis Castillo.
The center fielder, Luis
The right-hander back to work.
Castillo.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. They say it went.
0-2.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
The count is
really good take, especially with two strikes.
1-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Fires to first on the run. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So up next, number 23. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. And the righty deals to the left side, but it is well foul. Nobody out. Runner at first.
That's
The
a
next
ball.
offering misses. Now 2 balls and a
Count is
strike.
2-1.
And a pitch. And a swing
I
and
got
a
to count
miss.
2 and 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Popped in the air. Left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jose Ramos getting ready to hit, and he's already singled in this game. First offering, and it
outside.
just misses. He
That's a
tried to
ball.
get him to chase on a slider down and away.
He's going.
Here's
He's
the
going.
pitch. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. The 2-1. Bounce to the right. The throw to first. That ends the inning. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, number 29.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Not what he's
0-1's
looking
the
for
count.
there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. The pitch. And now
1 ball,
1 and
2
2.
strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Left field, way back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they slice into the lead. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh, you just got to
0-1, no
delete it.
strikes.
You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The lefty, the 1-0. It's the slider in there for a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Hard hit left
No,
side.
that's a foul
And it
ball.
goes just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
And now Yohan Moncada.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Hit in the air, right field. Ramos moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. Runner tagging for third. Save! He
Hey,
beats
he's in
it!
there.
So digging in, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And it's fouled away. Here's your 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
I think ultimately you
No
want to
ball,
tie
2
him
strikes.
up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Runner on at third, 1 gone.
Ball
Next
1.
offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ramos puts the squeeze on that one. Here comes the runner from third.
Now
Just
he's
ahead
safe.
of the throw, he scores. It's 2-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 54, the next to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Johnny Santos.
Leading off for the 51, the left fielder, Johnny
The pitch.
Santos.
Well, after putting up
Nope,
a nice
that's
inning on
inside.
offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In the air, left side. Number 52 under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 27,
And now the first baseman, number 27. First
Oh,
pitch,
there.
and he just misses. Righty to the plate. Out there to center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, number 9.
Now it's the second baseman, number 9.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch.
Ball. That's down.
That's
Aye.
through there for a strike. Righty delivers. That
Aye.
pitch gets the corner, and now 2-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Garcia.
Leading off for Cuba, the second baseman, number 24.
And here it comes.
Ball
Pitch
1.
misses there, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals. And Garcia gets a piece. And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Lorenzo Quintana now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bounce to the left side. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now Drake.
Aye.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one
I got
missing
1 ball, 1
inside.
strike.
Activity in the bullpen. Jaime Barria up and loosening in the pen.
Ball
The next
2.
pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Foul ball there. Two now. In the air, right field. Ramos on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, number 11.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, number 11.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now the 0-1. Way
1-1.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Next pitch
Inside,
misses
ball two.
inside, and it's 2-1. And there's a
The
ball.
count is
He
3-1.
hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's
He beat it.
offline. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Oh, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 52.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And a pitch. That
Ball,
misses
that's
off
just
the
out.
outside edge.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
At the belt and fires.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And it's
Ball
ball 4. He
Thank you,
missed
man.
down low.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Robert. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
just misses. Two outs.
Ball 2.
2-0
2-0.
count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the lefty. And now the
count is
count
full.
filled up 3-2. The kick, the 3-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Fires to the plate. It's offline,
Safe.
and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 26, done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jaime Barria comes on now, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada, 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Inside
And it's
ball.
even up. Way out
got the
front
count,
for
1 and
strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Left-hand batter waits.
2-2 the count.
Hard hit to third. Knocks it down to the hole, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. The 51s on top here, 4-2. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, number 76.
Leading off for Potomac.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he grabs it foul. The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 17.
And now Tejada. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jonathan Arauz.
Nope.
Next offering is down low, and
Ball
it's
1, no
1-0.
strikes.
Kicks and fires. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo will hit next. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that one hops the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they trail by 1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Now, number 23.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Bethencourt.
That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And the right-hander deals. And now the count is
outside.
even.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
One now.
That's in. Ball 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next
Ball.
pitch
That's
inside. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Runner leads away at second. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 36 won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Martinez takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Jose Ramos. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. So the tying run at second.
That's
that
ball
one
2.
misses. 2-0. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike. And here's a slow roller. They kept the force. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Andy Ibanez.
For the 51, the third baseman.
The wind of the pitch. And
Ball
that's
match
outside. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
The count's 1-1.
And a pitch. Check swing.
The count
Went
is
around.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. The pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So up next, number 54.
Ball,
Next
that's
pitch
low.
downstairs, and that's ball one. Kicks and deals. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
out.
outside, and it's 3-0. And here it comes.
Aye.
And there's the automatic.
Full
Check
count.
swing, but he went too
3-2.
far. And it's 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second.
He's out.
Now to first, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Garcia getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike one. swing and a ball popped up. Arauz makes the catch, and that'll do it. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The 51s with the advantage on the scoreboard, 4-3. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Johnny Santos.
Leading off for Potomac, the left fielder, Johnny Santos.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Reyes appears to be getting loose. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I got the count. 0-2.
Into center. Robert settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
Number 27, the next to hit.
Ball.
First pitch, and he just misses. That clips the corner. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's the second baseman, number 9. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
Leading off for Cuba, the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
The wind and the pitch.
That's a
And
ball.
ball 1. The pitch. And another
2-0.
ball. 2-0. Foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. And that one pulled foul. The 2-2 now. Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Drake digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly. Whips it to first on the run.
he's in there.
Throw safe. And that was close. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 11. And the
Nope.
first pitch misses for ball one. And he deals.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a
2
miss.
balls.
As a
1
hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Next offering is fouled back.
He's going.
Righty delivers. Runner on the move. That's out to center field. 2 down.
Now batting, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, number 52. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Ball
First
1.
offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The pitch.
Ball.
And now 2-1.
Steal,
Righty
steal,
to the
steal.
plate. First offering.
Hey.
Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike.
He's safe.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Got him swinging. That ends the frame.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now on the bump, number 33. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 33.
Bottom of the inning at the plate, number 76. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Check swing,
0-1.
but he went too far. That's strike one. The 0-1. And the slider catches the zone.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moving under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 17.
Now it's the DH, Tejada, for the 4th time tonight. First
Nope,
offering
outside.
misses the mark. And that's
That's
outside.
outside.
Now fly ball to right center. Robert gets under it. Out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jonathan.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jonathan Arauz. First pitch
Yep, that ball
just
went out.
misses. The tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's in.
And that's
Reno.
outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. And a pitch. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Gonzalez. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Leading off for Cuba, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And a pitch. Right side, and that chance handled. And they take care
Got
of
it.
Robert for the out.
Now that designated hitter, Yohan Moncada.
Here is Moncada, 1 for 3.
Yeah.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen, Alberto Baldonado. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. And the 0-1. That one in there across the letters.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's
Next
a ball.
pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2
He's
gone
out.
after the strikeout.
The batter, the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
So 2 down now, and here is Andy Ibanez. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball to right. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Rodriguez gets the call from the pen, trying to protect this lead. On On to the bottom of the eighth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Castillo.
The center fielder, Luis Castillo.
And here it comes. That
Ball
one inside. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. At the belt and fires. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the catcher, number 23. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss
No
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
One down, base is empty. Hammered on the line, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now it's the right fielder, Jose Ramos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you
Ball
got to
one,
stay
no
dialed
strikes.
in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch
that's
off the plate.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. Rodriguez throws
Hey,
to
he's
first, and he dives back in safely.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Another move to first.
No, he's in.
And he's back in that time as well. And the righty deals. That's
Ball
inside.
inside.
Kicks and fires. And a
Ball.
4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now the left fielder, Johnny Santos. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's the
1
strike.
ball, 1
Wow,
strike.
no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's
And the
ball
1-2 misses to even the count. And now it's 3-2. So the tying run at second, and they're all loaded up.
Ball four.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And here is number 27. Fouled off left side. Right-hander kick steals. Late that time, and it's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Drake trying to get to it. Base hit, one run in already. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. Tie ball game, 4-4.
No, that's two-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Reyes into the game, and he's on to deal with the bases loaded. Here's the second baseman, number 9.
Now batting, number 9.
First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One out, base is full. Next
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses
one.
inside, and the count is 2-0. Right-handed reliever. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Tied at 4. Popped up. Garcia makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
So digging in, number 76. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Nope,
And the
that's
first
a ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. And the 1-0. There's a strike at the knees. 2 outs. Bases are full. Smash to the left side. Nice grab. Throw to second. Close
He's
play, but in there.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Base is full, 2 gone. And now the DH, Tejada.
Now batting, number 17.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
The count, 0-2.
As he was out front that time. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Through 8 full, the 51s with the lead in this one, 5-4. Paulo Espino on the pitch out of the pen here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, number 54.
The right fielder, number 54.
The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was
0-2.
late. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the second baseman, Garcia.
Nope.
First
Ball
offering,
1.
misses the mark. That's a strike across the top of the zone. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and deals. And he grounds one back up the middle. There's one.
That's an out.
Oh, he gloves it
Got him.
on the money. Nice play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Lorenzo Quintana. In there for strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. 0-2 as he waves
I
at
got the
that
count,
one.
0-2.
Good eye right
Outside,
there.
that's a ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's the ball game.
All these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.